Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make some quick and easy sopes de tinga. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, it will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. Alrighty guys, so we're going to begin by cooking our chicken. So to my pot filled halfway with water, we're going to add half an onion, 6 bay leaves, 3 garlic cloves, and salt. Set it over high heat and bring it to a boil. Once our water is ready, we're going to add our chicken. Okay, now here we're just going to wait and bring it to another boil. Okay, now here at its second boil, we're just going to be skimming the top of our pot to remove all of the impurities from the chicken. Okay, so once we have removed all of that, now we're just going to cover it, reduce the heat to medium, and allow it to cook for about 25 to 30 minutes or until our chicken is fully cooked. Alrighty guys, so after 25 minutes, my chicken is done. So we're just going to remove it from the pot. And just make sure that your chicken is nice and tender. Okay, so now just set the chicken to the side and allow it to cool down for a little bit so like that we can shred it. And now here we're going to be transferring our onion and garlic cloves to our blender cup. We're going to use them to make our sauce. And just reserve 3/4 of a cup of the broth. Okay, while we wait for our chicken to cool down, we're going to prepare our tomatoes. So we're just going to roast them. Okay, so just get them charred all around and allow them to soften. Okay, and once the tomatoes are nice and soft, we're going to transfer them to our blender cup. So now we can get ready to make our sauce. Right now to our blender cup, we're also going to add our chile chipotles in adobo sauce. And just depending on how spicy you want your tinga, that it depends on how many you're going to use. So I'm going to use almost the whole can. Okay, to that we're also going to add a little bit of cumin, oregano, and chicken bouillon. And also make sure to add your chicken broth. And now just blend it to smooth. Ready? And once we have our sauce, we can now get ready to put it all together. Alright, now to our pan over medium-high heat, we're going to heat up a little bit of oil. And once the oil is nice and hot, we're going to add our onion. And now just saute it for a couple minutes. Okay, and after a couple minutes, add the sauce. Here I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and now just bring it to a simmer. Okay, and once your sauce comes to a simmer, taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. But this for me, it's always perfect. So now we're going to get ready to add our chicken. Okay, mix it in with the sauce. All right, so once we mix it all together, now we're just going to allow it to continue simmering for about 10 to 12 minutes, just so like that the chicken could get all the flavor of the sauce. Alright guys, now to make our sopes, to 4 cups of instant corn masa, we're going to be adding half a cup of all-purpose flour, our baking powder and salt, and you just want to add enough water to hydrate the dough. So just make sure you don't have any dry spots. Okay, so that was 4 cups of water for me. And now that we have it, we're just going to knead it for about 3 to 5 minutes or until it comes together. Alright guys, so after 3 minutes, our dough should have come together. It should be nice and smooth. And you're going to know that it's ready once you form a small ball of dough. You press it down and it doesn't crack on the edges. So now we can get ready to shape our sopes. So just grab a small piece, roll it into a ball. And I'm using a Ziploc bag. Just place it in the center. And using something flat, we're going to press it down. And remember they're sopes, so you want them to be a little thick. Just like that. Alright, so now we're just going to allow them to cook for 4 minutes per side. After 4 minutes, flip it over and allow that side to cook for another 4 minutes. Alright, so after 4 minutes, our sopes are done. So we're just going to remove it from the heat. And we're going to begin to shape them. So just grab a cloth or a kitchen towel and we're going to begin to pinch the edges. And use a paper towel so that you don't burn your fingers as well. But just pinch it to create kind of like a bowl. Okay, once you have them like that pushed in, we're just going to use our thumb and press it down. And we just repeat the process with the rest of our sopes. Alrighty guys, and once we have our sopes, we can now get ready for the fun part, and that's serving. So I'm going to begin by layering a little refried beans. And now we're going to grab our delicious tinga. Going to top it with some lettuce, some crema mexicana, and of course some queso fresco. But just like that, we can now get ready to enjoy our delicious sope de tinga. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I love sopes and tinga, of course, and this right here is seriously super easy to make. They're so delicious. I hope you give them a try and enjoy them just as much. And of course, you know, before you serve your sopa, you can always fry it in a little oil, so like that they get nice and crunchy on the outside. But let me tell you that I am so ready. So cheers and enjoy. This right here is seriously the best. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how it makes super easy and delicious sopes de tinga. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you like this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.